Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Misha and I am a writer, knitter, cooking machine. So with that being said, summer is pretty much right upon us, and I recently just knitted my abuelita a cardigan. After finishing knitting her the cardigan, I was left with this bundle of yarn. Now I know this isn't enough to make another cardigan, but I think it's enough to make a top. And since summer's right around the corner, I kind of want to make a summer top. So I have an idea. I haven't seen it done before, so I'm going to be writing this pattern. Well, I'm going to be doing this freehand from just my thoughts and ideas, but I want to knit a peplum top because I have a favorite peplum top that I absolutely love. I have a long sleeve version and then a short sleeve version, but I think it would be so pretty like this. However, the top is not knit. Let me show you the top. So this is the top itself. Obviously it's not knit, but I think it would be so beautiful if it was knit, and I think that it would be just like the cutest summer top. Let me show you it on me so you get an idea of what I'm trying to do. Okay, so this is the top on. Look how cute it is. I just want to extend this a little bit lower so the peplum comes out a little lower, but I love this top. I love the way it looks on me. It's my favorite top, so I want to turn it into a knit top. Do I think I can do it? Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried. Do I think it would be beautiful in this color? Absolutely. This is a summer color. I think it would be really nice. So come along with this journey to make me a knitted peplum top. But before we go along this journey, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, that you hit that like button, and let's get into the video. And I hope I can do this. Okay, since we already know what yarn we're going to use, next we're going to have to choose the needles. Now I have measured myself, so I do know how many inches and stuff I need. I think I want to use an 8 this time, a little bit of a smaller needle, just to make it, because this is kind of a thinner yarn, to make it a little bit of a tighter rib stitch. So I'm going to take this, and we are going to grab one of these, put this together, and I'm going to do a swatch first, as always, like a sizing swatch, so that way I know how many to cast on and how this will all look. So let's get started. I'm going to just do a simple size swatch. For me, I cast on 10 and measure from there. Let's get these. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm just having a hard time twisting that on today. Let's close that, pull that to the side. And everybody has a different cast on it. I've definitely learned because of social media that there are so many different ways to cast on a project. I had no idea. I thought there was only one way up until recently, but that is definitely not true. So I think I'm going to do this pattern, like I said, in a rib stitch, just so my shirt is kind of stretchy. So that way, if I change sizes or, you know, anything like that, it'll still fit. So let's start. We're going to cast on 3, 4, 5. Wait, that was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now that we have our 10 casted on, I'm going to probably knit about 10 rows, and then I will show you my swatch once it's done. Okay, so we are coming up on 8 rows here. I think 8 would be a good indicator. I don't think I need to knit fully 10. I just usually like to do 10 because, in my personal opinion, like, I feel like that's a good enough amount where, you know, like, I don't know. It's just a personal thing. But I think that this is good enough for us to debate, or to tell how big this is going to be. So let us... So 10 rows makes 2 inches. Good to know. Okay. So 10 rows like this makes 2 inches. I need 14, so that is a pretty easy conversion over that I'll be able to do. So let's write this down. So let's see. Hi guys, so I want to touch bases really quickly. So last time I saw you, I had done a swatch of this pattern. This is a rib stitch or rib pattern, depending on how you call it. So in the last video, I think some footage was lost, so I'm not 100% sure what's the last you saw, but in editing, I'm sure I'll fix it. You saw me do a test swatch. Unfortunately, I didn't do far enough up of a test swatch because this pattern shrinks. And let me explain to you what I mean. So when you're first knitting it out, when you do the cast on, and I would say like the first 10 to 15 rows, it stays like this. But as you continue to knit on, it shrinks down. So when I did the original measurements, I measured 10 stitches at 2 inches. But as I continued on and it shrunk down, it is really about like 6.5 stitches per inch. So it's like closer to 7 stitches per inch. So it shrunk down. So just keep that in mind when you're measuring out. I would say knit at least 20 rows for your test swatch to know how much shrinkage you're going to get and to get a much more accurate idea of your sizing. So this is going to be my back panel. I'm not going to knit this in panel work where I knit all the panels out and then put them together at the end. My plan for this is I'm going to knit 7.5 inches before adding 3 stitches to each end to start rounding out for the armpit. And then I'm going to set this on a cable off to the side while I knit the front straps for this. And then I will connect them and knit them all in a round and then knit down up until the peplum part. And then we're going to obviously peplum it out. But this is where I'm at. So thus far, I am nowhere near 7 inches yet. I am at about 4.5. So we still have a ways to go before starting the straps. So I will see you once I am ready to start the straps, or I'll see you when I start adding on to this. Okay, we'll see you guys soon. So we have finished the first part of the back panel. I'm going to connect this part to the front panel eventually. So for right now, I need to start working on the straps, or like, because they're not really sleeves, so like front straps. So I measured it out and I put markers to where the straps are going to be. I am going to cast on a row from this end and just knit the straps directly from this to the same length, and then I'm going to connect it all in a round. So I will show you guys once the 2 straps are done, so that way you can see them, and then we'll get on to the connecting. You guys, I am so excited. So I got the beginning of the back panel and then the 2 front straps done. So right now I'm going to have to cast on the in-between for this front part and then also the sides. So right now so this back panel's 90 stitches and then these panel each is 26. So these are about 52 stitches together. And then I'm just going to have to do the math about how much I cast on here, which is 48. No, wait, that's of 100. 38, sorry. 38 stitches that I'm going to need to cast on just so the front and the back panel match. And then I'm going to have to do these sides. I'm like so excited. I really wanted to knit this in one piece because it's a peplum and it's going to flare out. So I am going to cast those on and get this all on one needle and one round. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have put it all on one round. I did use a new technique for the added on cast-ons of these ones that I did post on a story for my YouTube. But yeah, so here are the sides. Here is the front. It is starting to look more and more like a top. Here is the back. I don't know if you can see it really clearly there, but yeah. So now that I have it in a round, I'm going to knit down up until I need to do the flare for the peplum. But it is already starting to look so cute. Hey you guys, so I wanted to do a quick check-in. So I'm doing the shaping and this is how it's turning out. Here is the back, if you guys can see it. So I want the peplum to go a little bit more to like right here before it starts to flare out. I wanted to check on the shaping though, and I think the shaping is coming out pretty good. It is looking really good. It's just like a little loose right here, but I think I can fix that once I'm done and like actually get to try it on, you know what I mean, once it's fully knit. But this is what I got so far. I'm liking how the shaping's coming out though. Okay, so where it's at right now, I have done the decreases on the side here. So now that the shaping is more in and it's at a length that I want, I'm ready to start the peplum, which is like the pleating of the bottom part. So with all the decreases, I want 4 pleats. And if I want 4 pleats, that means from these where I have the little stitch markers, this is my first one, but the little stitch markers on each side is the halfways. I'm going to have to do knit 30 and then increase on the 30 to make the 4 pleats. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building my peplum. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The only thing that I will say, and I will do a try on, is that I did make the sides a little too big, but that's nothing that I can't fix in weaving in all the ends. I can take this in just like slightly, but I'm gonna see once it's all done how it looks, and maybe I'll like the looser fit. And if I don't, like I said, I can just stitch it in a little bit to fit better, but we will see. So let's get on to adding on our peplum, or like I keep calling it that, but like the pleated bottom part. Okay, so I am partway through, so I'm going to show you where I'm at. The peplums are coming out. I just want them a little bit longer because I like my clothing a little bit longer. Also, I did oversize a little bit, so I will take this in a little bit so it just fits a little better. But this is where I'm at with the peplum top. Here is the front. Here is the back. So we just got to knit these peplums out, just like a slight more. I keep calling them out, but pleats. I'm not really sure what they're called, okay? But yeah, we just have to knit these out a little bit further, and we are almost done. I'm hoping to be done in the next day or so I can start working on my next project. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm in love with this color. I feel like once it's like a little bit more fitted, it is going to look so good. Hi guys, so I just now finished knitting the peplum top, and here's what it looks like. Now there's a huge difference between oversized and ill-fitting, and this is just ill-fitting. This is way too big right here on top, so I'm gonna have to take this in a bit so that way it'll fit correctly. But I am loving the little peplums. Everything came out so cute. I just got my sizing a little bit wrong. So what my next steps are, I'm gonna take this in, give this a little bit of a fix, which is not too hard of a fix, and then I will show you the finished product. Hi guys, so this is the peplum top all finished. Now, because I did knit her a little big, she is a little loose. Even though I had to take quite a bit in on the sides, she's still a little bit loose, but nothing too crazy. I think that a belt would really help with that. So let me put this on and I'll show you. I think with a belt, she looks so much better. You can actually see my waist a little bit more, and this is taken in, but I do love the way she came out. I learned so much from knitting this project, and that is why I do these videos. That's why I do these projects, because I want to learn and get better, and every time that I do it, I'll get better and better until perfect. So thank you so much, you guys, for following along with me on this journey. I have another project coming up here real soon that I hope you guys love, but this was me knitting myself a peplum top. All right, talk to you guys later. Oh, make sure to also do all those things. Subscribe, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. I make knitting and cooking content and whatever else my little heart desires. So make sure that you hit that follow button or that subscribe button so that way you don't miss a thing. Bye.